We just gonna keep it at my house if you don't mind. I wanna thank God. I wanna thank my beautiful wife, my patient wife. I know you don't love me because I'm perfect, but thank you for showing me and my kids the closest thing to it. I wanna thank
Jae Lin is the wife of American singer and rapper Anderson Paak, and is famous in relation to her hubby. While the only thing we know about Lin's connection to music is that she was a former music student, and that is how they met. On the other hand, the rapper has led a full music career that has seen him win several accolades. Meanwhile, he has repeatedly stated that his success owes much to his wife's support. While the details about her are scarce, we still compiled 10 facts about her and her celebrity spouse. We start this video with those. But first,
have you subscribed to our YouTube channel yet? If you haven't, kindly touch the subscribe button and tap the bell icon to get a notification for the next time we drop one of our interesting videos.
Oh yes, there was a lot of people that didn't understand why we were making so much music at such little short time, but there was a group of people that did understand. And
Top 10 facts about Anderson Paak wife Jae Lin. 1. Jae Lin was allegedly born in the late 1980s or early 1990s, making her about 30 years old or older in 2022. 2. She was born in South Korea to Korean parents. 3. It appears that her family relocated to the US, or she got to travel to the United States to attend a music school. 4. Jae Lin Paak studied music at the Musicians Institute of Hollywood, California. 5. Anderson Paak met his wife in college, where they were both studying for a degree in music, and they hit it off. 6. The couple got married in 2011, or thereabout, but she was Paak's second wife. 7. Anderson Paak was married before he tied the knot with Lin, albeit briefly. 8. Lin and Paak have welcomed 2 sons together, a boy named Sol, born in 2011, and a second son, born in 2017. 9. Paak, like his wife, has a Korean heritage, from his mother's side. 10. Although Anderson Paak has several tattoos, including one dedicated to his mom's tough times and another for his first son, he has not revealed if he has one for his wife.
And I was like, okay, it'll always remind me of detail and how we got to this point. It was late in the fall, I caught a glimpse of my first love.
What was her early life like? Jae Lin was born around the late 1980s or early 1990s, although we can't be sure. Sources peg her at being around 30 years old or older, and given that her hubby, Anderson Paak, was 36 years old when this video was published, it makes sense that she is also about that age or younger. Although, it is not like it is unusual for wives to be older than their husbands. Also, her parents might have migrated to the US after her birth or so. We could not confirm the exact time, but she was born in South Korea, at least, that is what an online source claims.
God, I want to thank my beautiful wife, my patient wife. I know you don't love me because I'm perfect, but thank you for showing me and my kids the closest thing to it.
As much as their career goes, Jae Lin has not had much of it. Despite her being a graduate, or at least a former student, of the Musicians Institute of Hollywood, based in California, it appears that she did not do anything professionally with the knowledge she gathered there. Or, if she did, it was on a small scale, like teaching or something in that category. Paak sometimes goes to perform with his wife in the audience. They have also been spotted backstage together a couple of times. One famous incident was at a December 2021 concert when Paak's wife, Jae Lin, posed with BTS singer Jin for a photo.
Earth, Wind & Fire, but my sisters were into like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, New Edition. I grew up in a house full of women, so I was just trying to keep the peace, and, you know.
Getting to know a bit more about Anderson Paak may also shed more details into the life of his second wife. There is no information out there about his first wife. We could only gather that he had met her when he was a drummer for a local church that his family attended. Regardless, the marriage was short-lived for whatever reason. Then, he met Jae Lin. His new wife is somewhat linked to his mother. How so? Anderson Paak was born to an African father and a mother with Korean heritage. So, like his wife, his mom, too, has Korean blood in her veins. Life was not too easy for the rapper as a child. His father was arrested for attacking his mom when he was 7, and he never saw him again.
Yeah, my pops, you know, battled with drug abuse, and there was domestic abuse with my mom, and I saw a lot of craziness, and then he went off to jail. I never got to really, develop like a relationship with him.
Right.
Then, during high school, he was separated for many years from his mom after she was sent to jail for fraud. Lin's personal life is the reason why she is well known to some extent. It is not clear if she took her hubby's last name after their marriage. If so, she should be Jae Lin Paak, officially. Although she is his second wife, but he claims that she is the one that matters, as quoted in a Bustle publication. Likely, because of how loyal she has been to him. The two of them, as well as their first son, were homeless for some time after he lost his job as a Mary Jane farm worker in Santa Barbara. Different sources claim that the rapper had been a teacher at the time his would-be wife was a student. However, there are sources, more credible, that discredit this narrative. Instead, they claim they met in college in the mid-2000s as students. After their rough days, it appears that Paak is doing everything to ensure that his wife enjoys the success he has found.
Give each other new instructions on what makes us feel good now.
With her husband having a complete turnaround of fortune in less than 4 years after their worst time financially, it makes sense for people to be interested in Anderson Paak's wife's net worth. However, we could not find a verifiable source mentioning just how much she is worth. Meanwhile, we have multiple sources claiming that the rapper was worth $4 million by the end of 2021.
It sounds prestigious, it sounds like legit, And I put the dot just to give it a little bit of mystery and a little bit of extra, I can't do anything regular for some reason, so.
It is equally curious that Jae Lin does not appear to have a social media account that we could see. Meanwhile, Anderson Paak is famous on social media, although he is not very active. His Instagram account is at Anderson_Paak, while he was on Twitter as at Anderson Paak, before deleting his account. Granted, Jae Lin is not a celebrity and information on her is pretty thin when compiled. However, her marriage to Anderson Paak, while it makes her famous, is also a wholesome love story worth telling. She has chosen to take the anonymous route and stay on the down low, while her husband enjoys the fame. If we have learned anything from heavily publicized marriages, it is that those involved rarely get to do things without it ending up as a news. It must be refreshing for Anderson Paak's wife, and his entire family, to be able to stay away from the limelight that success in the music industry brings.
Oh yes, there was a lot of people that didn't understand why we were making so much music at such little short time, but there was a group of people that did understand, and that people were the fans, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Are there some quick facts you feel like we missed? Please let us know in the comment section below, and check out this other recent clip from Sidomex Entertainment. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.